All right, so we are live. So in this video, it will be the regular blog, blog video that don't have a spec. The topic is to try to get the exploration code ready so that we can start playing the game and start getting back to the UI. But there was still a little bit more work need to be done, and that's what we are going to do in this video. And without further ado, let's get started. So what I have here now is I have an exploration class, and which I created a while back, but you know, it kind of in a awkward state for a while because I was trying to figure many things out, right? So now I have the exploration class, well, created as a class, like I mentioned in the video, just like in the previous video, just like the card generator. And then in this exploration, I have already created a generated card for, you know, when the player starts. So I'm adding a test over here and saying, you know, the first test is having 10 cards when the exploration starts. And then there will be at least the other test I'm going to do is to make sure that it will have at least 4 attack class card. So that means over here this could fail because I only create 3. Well, but actually I would say let me just create 3. 3 should be a good number because since with 10 card that you have in hand, the player would like to able to do something about it, and then also so I will have 3 attack card at least, and then 3 defense card, and then the remaining 4 will be kind of random, and it can be attack or can be defense or can be something else, right? So since there are only 10 cards at the beginning, I don't want to have 4, say 4 attack card and 4 defense card, because then I only left with 2 for other things, but the other 2 cards could be very critical down the line. So I want to have a more balanced view. So let's change it to 3, and then the test would be like this. And let's see. So there are some failure. We'll need to take a look at what's going on over here. So let's go. But before that, one thing I would like to share is over here you can see that how the card is generated. So in the last video I promise I'm going to talk about this a little bit, right? So let's do that first. Card generator. So what happened is, well, we just create a generator instance, and then they call it generate. And I purposely make the signature very simple. It's just take in various options, and the option is expect to have at least a player, because when you generate a card, there's always a player involved. And then there could be other things which I will add later. And then for the player, we will base on that and generate a draw map. And the draw map, well, it returns this as a map, and then also the max value of it. So what it means is that the player have different kind of skills. Let me bring that up. So it have different kind of skills, have martial arts, weapon, armor, alchemy, and so on. and then based on this, it's find out which card would be available to the player. And from there, the card, say for each card there is a rarity, and that information that will be used to determine the chance of this card being generated. Right now, all of them are 1 because they are all basic cards. And then another piece of information over here is, oh, not that, skills. Yeah, let's take a look at martial arts. So this is a the skill, the martial arts skill, and then it have this rarity multiplier, and this multiplier is used along with the rarity to determine the chance for getting that particular card. So the code is here like this. If I scroll all the way up here, so it get the draw map, get the skill map from here, and then it try to figure out which level the player are in, and to find the right skill level, and then convert that this list, right, this card list to a draw map. And how it does it is it load the card, and then it multiply the rarity by the rarity multiplier. It's just that. So that would create the map. Right now the logic is actually wrong, because well, you will see down the line in the future, but it serves a purpose. So the last piece to show about this generate method is that the options provide a predicate. And I purposely do it like this, so basically make it a callback, so that the predicate can be used to filter out any specific criteria. So over here is that I want to generate 3 cards which can be used as can attack. Right, it can be a small number, can be a big number, it doesn't really matter, as long as it can attack, it will be fine. And then, so that's how I draw 3 attack cards and 3 defense cards. And then the last one, draw 4 cards that do not have any criteria. So that's how those cards are generated. So, all right, so with that, then we can go back to take a look at this. And you can see the test was failing, but now it was passing. Maybe because I just didn't save it before that, I don't know what's going on. But seems like it is passing right now, and so let's keep on with that. So the next things I need to do, basically just salvaging some of this existing code, is that I need to generate the HP for the player, the hit point, and then so what I need to do is just put this code back over here. So this is the HP, and then AP. Well, I also want the player information, so I'm going to put the player over here. Right, so that take care of this one, right? And then I want to say the floor equals to 1. So, or because I don't want to use the word level, so each step you go down, right? Each event, when you go down in the dungeon, is 1 floor. So just one the first floor, the second floor, and the third floor, and so on, to avoid overloading the word level. Because you have the player level, and then you have the dungeon level. We can name it like that, but it's a little bit confusing. But the floor, it sounds like a good name. So that's the calculate HP. The HP is pretty simple. Get the player, get the stat, get the vitality times 5. That would be good. And then the AP, originally I wrote this, but I might not need it. So so let me actually take it out. Right, let me take it out. And then also now the card generator is created, so I don't need this function either. So it's just that. And if that is the case, you know, because this is really only used once, I can just inline this. It's not. Let me keep it there. Yeah, let me keep it there. So to make it looks a little bit cleaner, in terms of, you know, understanding what it is. Right, just 10 plus that times 5. Pretty straightforward. All right. So now to get started, we have the player, we have HP, we have the cards, we have the floor. What else do we need? We could put the money, you know, put some money over there, but let's delay that a little bit. So the next things we need to do is finding out which the type of floor. So, and that might end up causing me to change the name of the floor. So over here, originally it has a stage. So let's see. Yeah. Let's just do the same thing. Just stop it over here. Okay, just do that. Okay, so that covers all of the information I used to have over here besides the safe exploration. All right. Actually, so for safe exploration, it essentially mean a continue, right? So I'm going to put it. Yeah, since I'm doing OO, I'll keep it like that. Well, let's just say safe. Let's just call it safe. So in that case, I don't need this anymore. And then I would say self context, and then I need to create an object for saving. So to do that, well, let me put in an empty string over here right now, because I want to take a look at load first. So the thing is, so the load can show that I can't really do it like that, right? Because I don't have an object, because the when you try to load, you know, you have to create it already, which doesn't make sense, right? So which means these functions, it makes sense to be keep it as quote unquote static methods. So it would say context.save data load exploration. So let's see. Well, I should have a test for it. So this is the exploration that's creating a new one. That's okay. Both of these tests. Hold on a second. Is that why the test failed? Yes. Yeah, that's why the tests were passing. It actually fails over here. So let's take a look at. Oh, I see. The cards are new. Yeah. So this card should be a property. This card should be a property that is accessible to the user. So because I will need to pass it out and send it to the UI to display it, right? So meaning I need to, let's say, table.dom e.cards, right? So you see that this is there. What are you talking about? It is there. Oh, hello. Then why this fell here? Okay. let's take a quick look. Table lure. Come on. This table. Oh, because of I used the same word table, because the table is the built-in table functions to do the insert. All right, there you go. Yep. So I get 6. That's fine. I get 8, 7, 6. Right? It's random, right? So. But since the test only say it wants 6 and 3, what am I talking about? So I'm going to change this is true, that this number is greater than 3. All right, so that will pass. And then let me also, for the completeness of it, at least 3 defense. Why I keep spelling defense wrong? Can defense, right? And get that. Oh, that didn't work. Hey, what happened? What happened? Can the fence? Oh man. There you go. All right, that's fixed a bug. So with that, actually, let me check that in. Let me take this away for a moment. Did I change anything over here? Yes, I did. Fix get at least 3 defense cards. All right. So now let's put this back in. So now the question, we do the new. The question is doing load, right? I want to load the any existing exploration, and so we can continue. So one of the things I try to achieve in this game is to make it as fast-paced and as easy for player to play as possible. So meaning it will constantly saving the exploration, so you can come back anytime. and instead of just keeping it in memory and then you know, you have to restart the dungeon, you know, when you restart the game, right? I want to just reuse and continue as much as possible. So the first thing we'll try to load, and then let's say it will return nil if no exploration is saved. Okay, so that's kind of the degenerate case. Right, so here this will say exploration.low and put in the context. New stop. Let's just keep it like that for now, and then I would expect assert equal nil and e. Okay, so this is failing. Alright, so what is failing over here? Oh, okay, because this is the actual save data, right? So meaning the spec one, I need to override this function, because for the spec I haven't, you can see I have not override anything. Okay, so now the question is now come in, that how I'm going to write this, and this will start become a bit interesting, because in the last, well, the way I organized this was just trying to reuse the functional aspect of this and taking the advantage that the save data of class, quote unquote, or module itself is just another table, so I can override it. So then how do I replace it? All right, how do I do different things in different tests, right? Because what I mean by that is in the game data spec, right? Right now I'm just using the existing data. Actually, this is wrong. So you can see that I haven't really tested that function, so that was wrong. So it should be like this. So I was just just using the existing data. I haven't get into what if, you know, in the what if scenario, just using the base one. But in this case, I will start need to do that. All right. So the first thing is, well, I need to do the same thing, get rid of that. And then the other thing is I need to have a way to specify what is the behavior, right? So of course, one simple way is just override it over here, and then so this is a table with a low exploration equals to a function, and then this just return no and n. Then this will pass. Right, you can see it pass. So but I know there will be some problem in it. So the question is, do I want to implement it right now? The problem I will have is because this new stuff, I'm using this merge, and this merge is just a shadow merge. So meaning it will work at the first level. So the code I have here will be replacing the whole save data object by this object, instead of, I get the save data gateway in the spec and then just overriding that function. So I actually need a deep copy. But well, right now this is okay. So let me continue with that until until things stop working. Right. So then this function is good. Return new if no expiration is saved. And then now the second is well, read expiration from file. Right, so it should be also straightforward. Right, so this, the problem now is that yes, I can fake it over here like this, but I feel like I don't like that. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that because well, because there's not much because actually. Yeah, because I was thinking I want to go through the plumbing of the save data code, the actual save data code. However, that's not much to go over here. That's really not much. I need to go over here like this, right? Because it's just using the existing, JSON decode, and that's about it. The only thing can go wrong is if the content in the save data is not well formed, and even with that, that just throw an exception. It just fail, and maybe I can re-simulate or something like this. So yeah, so let's don't do that, and just say a equal to 1, and then these are same. A equal to 1, that's okay. Just make it pass first. Same. Make sure that it works. Pass in new. So it actually didn't return. So let's take a look. Low expiration, just return it. Right, there you go. Right, so back to this exploration though. So the thing is, should I test what information would be in the exploration? Because I want to use the test to drive the code, but maybe I can do it in other places. So yeah, so let's not doing it over here. Although I do hesitate a little bit because I want to make it look a little bit more realistic, because a equal to 1 doesn't mean anything. But let's do it later on. So I can read, and then so also I can also save. So I'm not going to go overboard to test bad things, all of those things, and Yeah, and actually let's forget about it, because the save, save or not is easily testable during runtime. Things will just not go right if we can't save. So let's do that. Load exploration, just keep it at that. Okay, now the save exploration, I have it separated in this code, and then this is an instance method. That's the thing that I didn't like, but I guess it will be okay. So what I really want is like that. Okay, but what really bothers me is this is a static method while the save is not. But well, it's okay for the time being. I don't really like it, but not going to fuss too much about it. So we have this information right now, right? So what we want is simply this. Well, we want the player, and we want the HP, and the cards, the existing cards. And stage. Right, that's it. So they are all in serializable thing, and there would be more, but we can take care of that later. So that should take care of the save part. And so now with that, let's see what we can do on the UI side then. So let me put that up, and share. Save exploration. All right. So then let's bring up this code. Hopefully things are fine, right? But it's not. So let's fix those. So I tend to call index no reference in exploration line 33. The reason likely is because in the game exploration scene, guest stage here, let's see in the explore which scene I'm in. So I'm here, yeah, I'm here calling the guest stage. So I'm going to change this code a little bit. So e equals to exploration.load and load the context. So also I created this context class or module, context module, and then say require game context to make things a little bit easier. So if not e, then e equals to exploration.new, and pass this context in there. And then also I did all the generation already, so let's do a save. Okay, and then I want to say local stage equals to get stage. Alright, and then that will go to the stage. So if everything's working fine, then this should work. Right, return self.stage. The tests are still all passing. And then this item get from or no method get stage. I did save it, didn't I? I did. So it is saying I do not have that object. Oh, I have. This is incorrect. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Come on. That's not what I'm copying. Oh crap. Yes, that was what I'm copying. Save data. Yes, I did have an exploration over here. Let's delete that. Okay, and then it still failed with this local context. What? Line 33? Game exploration Lua line 33 new context. Yeah. Index a local context radio? Oh, maybe just because I didn't save. Oh, line 34. Yeah, this exploration. Just CTX will be good enough. Yeah, it's there. What's going on? Oh. All right, there you go. So at least it passed. I think right now it is over here. So to validate it, you know, just let's put something. Let's put something simple over here. So get a scene group, get a new button, ABC. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to press on it. Yes, I am here. So include the widget. So just make sure that it show up. There you go. Get that button in here. So I am here. So now I can really start drawing the script. Okay, so I know I am in the battle mode. Of course, the real stuff is not will not. He's jump right into the battle. It may yeah, likely it will not. But you know, the battle is more fun to work on, right? So yeah. So now we are officially back to Solo 2D. So let's see. Let's save things first. Oh, this exploration, I gotta fix this. The test will fail, rightly so. And let's fix that, right? Because the test over here is not sufficient. So if no, that's fine. Read exploration, and it's not really this. It's not really this. So type of E, let's print type of E. Well, let's say I don't know what it prints out, but we'll see. What does it print out? So it passed. The type is new. So let's go here. So in order for that to work, right, I need to construct all this. So this, I already received the data. I received things like that, and I supposed to the thing is, I cannot easily just returning a new instance. Well, I can, yeah, I can create this. I can do this. So what can I do? The answer is I need to access the self. I have to access the self, so I cannot just create a construct functions and take care of it. So that's the problem. That's construct context data. And then no, it's really just the old thing. I can do the idiomatic way, you know, passing the objects and all that stuff, but I don't feel like it, because when I'm because to me well, let me backtrack. So what I mean is this. Let me bring this over here. So in this OO example things, it was doing something like this, right? You can pass in the O here, and then you construct it and return the O and so on. So I didn't like this because when I'm using it, you can see that I need to pass this new in there, and I really don't like it because well, what does it mean by passing no and then passing the other thing? It might be make sense, but it's just, to me, it looks ugly. It looks bad, right? Because also the way I creating this new, I have certain things that I'm creating this object. So but for when I try to do a construct, I'm passing in the data, so it's two different things. And if I really want to make it clean, I would externalize this to outside, but at the same time it doesn't make sense because creating the information about the exploration is a exploration thing, right? I don't want to get it to the game and do other things and then pass it in. I want to keep it here. The only thing that may be arguable is generating the cards, because and that might make sense because maybe when I go to different dungeon, different exploration, it might have different things. So that piece makes sense. But getting the other things, generating this, it may or may not. But so at this stage, I don't know. Maybe at the end it will end up that way. But for now, I'm not ready to subscribe to that idea. So I am going to do this. All right, so return exploration and construct. I know I might be doing things that would look stupid after a couple weeks, couple months, come back and say, what the hell I'm doing over here, but it's okay, right? It's iterative. Let's keep on doing, keep this and see what will I get. So the first things over here is I need to do this, and local O equals to is context equals to context thing, right? And then it will also have the other things over here, right? So let me based on this. And get those information, but of course that is not sufficient because over here we also have the generator, and well, that is really the only things left. And no, I need to create it over here. No, I cannot create it over here. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can the simplest solution. Well, okay, actually the card generator doesn't need the player. So I can do this, which looks pretty bad. Let's put it afterward. Which looks pretty bad. Yes, then what they are safe. What they are safe, really almost nothing. Like that. Right, is essentially like that. That will work. Let's see, what do I get printed out? So it is a table. Yes, it is a table, but okay, the type is just getting the table. Is there a way to get the name of the, well, no, I don't like that idea. So it is a table, which is not very interesting. So what else? Let's do this. It will have a save method. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Oh boy, how do I know it is? I really didn't like this. But in either case, how do I test it? There is a context. Hold on. If the dumb can do it, is there such a thing? That doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? I did pass it in. Did I miss it somewhere? Oh, line 78. It is this. Return no if no Yeah, of course. right? So if not data, then return nil. All right. Okay. That's much better. So adding those, that's okay. It's not something worth mentioning. And over here, let's fix. So returns instance of exploration. Right. So for now, this is something that bugs me, because this construct and this new, both of them are a form of constructor, and the thing is the lure doesn't show that, you know, which is a constructor and which is not, because you know, you after you create an instance, you know, you can still call it, right? So meaning you get this, and then let's say local e2 equals to e construct, right? Of course this will fail, but it will not fail in the way that I want. This is just saying, okay, you know, the data is null because you are able to call that. And to me, that is just is not a right usage or right surface area of the API that the user should see. And I don't know if that right now, I don't know if there are a way that I can fix this, but you know, so I'm going to leave it as is, and depends on how hard it bites me down the road, I might try to figure out something. So anyway, let's get back to this, and now I should have all the information that I need, well, initially. So let's do the UI next, because the video for this video have been close to an hour already, and it is close to 9 p.m. my time over here when I'm recording this, and I should take a break and eat something. Well, so that's it. That's the end of this videos. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you find it interesting and learn something out of it. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.